When your cat puts their paw on you, it feels sweet. Most people think it is just a cute, simple behavior, something small, harmless, and easy to ignore completely. But this action carries more meaning than you realize. It is one of the most emotionally loaded signals cats use, and most owners misunderstand it without even knowing. Because cats do not express feelings in obvious ways. They use quiet, controlled movements to communicate instead. And this is one of the clearest examples of that. If you respond the wrong way, it can affect trust. Point 1. Polite request. When your cat places a paw on you, they want something, but they are not asking the way dogs usually would. They do not bark, whine, or push themselves towards you. Instead, they choose a quiet and controlled approach. That soft paw touch is their version of saying, "Excuse me." It is polite, intentional, and surprisingly thoughtful behavior. Your cat is asking without demanding anything from you. They trust you will notice without needing stronger signals. This is important because cats do not ask just anyone. They choose people they feel safe communicating with calmly. If your cat taps you instead of making loud demands, it means they believe you will respond in a gentle way. Sometimes they want food, attention, or simple connection. But sometimes the reason is not immediately obvious at all. The key is not what they want, but how they ask. That small movement shows trust, patience, and emotional control. Your cat is choosing communication instead of forcing attention, and that makes the gesture more meaningful than it seems. Point 2. Scent marking. There is another layer behind that paw most people miss. Your cat is not just touching you, they are marking you. Cats have scent glands hidden inside their paw pads. These glands release pheromones that humans cannot detect. But to cats, these scents carry important information. When your cat presses their paw gently against you, they're leaving a small, invisible chemical signature behind. It is a way of claiming something as familiar and safe, not in an aggressive or territorial way at all, but in a calm, comforting, and personal way instead. It means you are part of their inner environment now, someone they recognize and feel secure being around daily. Cats do not mark everything. They are very selective. They choose places and people that truly matter to them, their favorite spot, their resting area, and you. So when your cat places their paw on you, they are quietly saying you belong in their world. And that connection is deeper than most people realize. Point 3. Wellness check. Sometimes when your cat places a paw on you, it is different. It happens when you are still, quiet, or even asleep. Maybe you are lying on the couch or resting peacefully. Then suddenly, you feel a soft paw on your chest. Most people think their cat is being annoying or needy. But there is another reason that is much more surprising. Cats are extremely sensitive to movement and breathing patterns. They notice even small changes in your body quickly. When you stay still for too long, something feels unusual. To your cat, that lack of movement can feel concerning. So they reach out to check if you are okay. That paw is not random. It is a form of checking. They may press lightly, waiting for a reaction from you. Even a small movement reassures them everything is fine. Cats usually do this only with people they trust deeply. They are not checking strangers or guests in your home. So that small touch becomes something more meaningful. It is your cat making sure you are still there. Point 4. Kitten memory. This paw behavior actually begins very early in your cat's life. When they were kittens, they depended completely on their mother. One of the first movements they learned was pressing with paws. They used this motion while nursing to stimulate milk flow. But it was not just about feeding or survival at all. It also created a strong feeling of comfort and safety. That moment became associated with warmth, care, and protection. Even as they grow, that emotional memory never disappears. The physical need fades, but the feeling stays deeply rooted. So when your adult cat places their paw on you, they are reconnecting with that same sense of comfort again. You become a safe presence similar to their early life. Someone they trust enough to relax around completely. That is why some cats touch you, then settle down calmly. Their body begins to relax right after that contact. The touch itself triggers a sense of emotional security. It tells their mind everything is okay in that moment. And that feeling is something they choose to share with you. Point 5. Do not leave. Sometimes your cat places a paw on you right before you move. It happens just as you are about to stand or walk away. Most people do not notice how precise that timing really is. But cats are extremely sensitive to small body movements. They can detect shifts in posture before you even realize. The way your body tenses or leans signals your next action. Your cat reads these changes faster than you expect, so when they place a paw on you in that moment, they are reacting to what you are about to do next. It is not random, it is a quiet request to stay. They are asking without sound or dramatic behavior at all, just a simple touch to hold your attention briefly. Cats are not known for showing vulnerability easily. They usually appear independent and self-contained most of the time. So when they ask you not to leave, even subtly, it means the connection matters more than they show. That small paw becomes a moment of emotional honesty, a quiet way of saying they want you to stay. Point 6. Ultimate trust. There is one meaning behind this gesture that goes deeper. It is not about asking, marking, or even checking anymore. It is about something much more important: trust. When your cat places a paw on you and keeps it there, notice their body, relaxed, calm, with no tension at all. In that moment, your cat is doing something very unusual. They are making themselves physically more vulnerable on purpose. Cats rely on all four paws for balance and quick reactions. It helps them escape danger or respond instantly if needed. But when they lift one paw and rest it on you, they reduce their ability to react quickly if something happens. In the wild, this will be a risky and unsafe choice. But your cat is not thinking about danger in that moment. They are choosing connection over their natural survival instincts. They are telling you they feel safe enough not to react, safe enough to relax without preparing for escape at all. That small gesture carries more meaning than it seems. It is your cat choosing trust over instinct just for you. A simple paw touch is never just a simple action. It carries layers of meaning most people never notice. Cats communicate in quiet, controlled, and subtle ways daily. They do not express emotions loudly like many other animals. Instead, they choose small moments to show connection and trust. And honestly, I think that is what makes them special. Their love is not obvious, but it feels more intentional. You have to slow down to truly understand what they show. But once you do, everything starts to feel different. That small paw, that gentle touch, means something real. It is not random, it is a choice your cat makes. And when a cat chooses you, it is never by accident.